Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Count it.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. It's Herder on the wing. Knocks down the long J.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Simmons, no good. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
Look at how composed Steph Curry is beyond the arc. Takes a shot like that and knows it's going in.
Outside Herder. Driving to the basket. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Now here's Young. From the arc. And the Hawks with another three.
Perhaps the last guy you want shooting there. Young is so efficient on the catch and fire.
Irving, no good. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Collins. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Irving with it. Takes it inside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Pass to Curry. Stolen by Collins. Here's Herder. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Herder's got 7 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
To the inside. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And Mills, here we go. Right side Simmons. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. .114 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Gallinari. Fires from 14. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Chalk up 2 there.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Hunter on the wing. And he jams it home with authority.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
Now here's Griffin. Lets it fly. Mills, no good.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brown can't hit.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Gallinari. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
As a scorer in every sense of the word, you know Danilo is thinking, let me finish and get to the foul line.
That's good from Gallinari. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brown. And Wright with the defensive effort. Here's Williams. And so it's Atlanta closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
Basket's good. Claxton's got his first points in this one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Pass to Gallinari. Grant, starting your career in the 50s. You know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Herter. Lays it up and banks it in. Herter's got 9.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Claxton. Harris outside. Rebound Atlanta.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Here's Durant. Hey, rejected by Capella. Up top, Young. Tipped. To the paint. Shoots. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now Irving. From deep. Capella with a rebound. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
There's Young with the three, with the second effort. And it's finished off by Capella as he lays it in. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Bogdanovich. There's Young with the three. Drills it from deep. Young's got 9.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Irving goes in. Aldridge outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Atlanta with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Capella. And Aldridge with the block.
A quick leaper with good instincts. Aldridge can be so disruptive as a defender.
Free throw's good. Young.
You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
There's 42 seconds left in the half. Good work there as it goes. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Woohoo! Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Such a wide open look. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Irving for three. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Drive by Brown. Hey, rejected by Capella. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Irving. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. There's the drive. Outside Curry. Right side Irving. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And it's Simmons missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Back to Young. From deep three-point range. Rebound Brooklyn. It's Durant with a drive. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Durant's got 5 points.
How about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
And here's Young. 16 points for him. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn going the other way now. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. From the corner. No good, off the front rim.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Simmons. And he converts the layup. 6 points for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. It's right on the wing. Gallinari with it. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Up top, Durant. He's got 5. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, drop the hammer, KD. How confident is this guy at the cup?
And of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo. And now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
Outside Bogdanovich. Deflects the pass. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's Simmons. Pass to Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Well, Kevin Durant uses his length so well, and how about the timing to send that rejection back?
Outside for Gallinari. No good on the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Gets it down to single digits.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
Inside. Here's Harris. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Harris has got 5.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside for Gallinari. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Well, Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
To the middle. Back to Brown. Driving inside. Great D that time from Gallinari.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Atlanta making some changes here. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Timeout, timeout. His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
.24 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Drummond, high post. Outside Irving. With 1 on the clock. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Atlanta. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shot. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Gallinari. Outside Herter. Driving in. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Back to Williams. Sweet little floater. Williams has got his first basket.
Well, the floater game has always been good for Sweet Lou. That shot is unblockable.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Both teams will make substitutions. On the break. Back to Drummond. Back to Simmons. To the wing, right side. Here's Irving. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
How easily scoring comes for Kyrie Irving. So intelligent, such a good decision maker. In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Pass to Curry. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, similar to his brother Steph, Seth is a knockdown shooter. This guy's a crafty combo guard with a number of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Herter. It's Herter on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Back to Young. Fires top of the key. And again, it's Atlanta.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team. This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Pass to Hunter. The three. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 12. Down low. An open look for Simmons. Here's Drummond. Second chance effort. That one goes. Count it.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Here's Collins. Drummond grabs the miss. And the Nets with possession here. Durant way outside. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Herter. Pass to Collins. Stolen by Drummond. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Hawks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Trae Young.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
To the inside. Herter gets the bucket.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
That'll be a 5-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
"56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And stolen by Simmons. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
"16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Right with the ball. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.